Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Nadine, and in today's video I'll be discussing all my 2022 goals for the year, what I plan to achieve, what I plan to do. And also, by filming this kind of video, I hope you guys will be inspired or take some ideas from me if you guys are looking for things to achieve or goals to achieve for the year ahead. So without further ado, let's get into this video. So I've listed a few of my goals down here in my notepad, so we're just going to go through them and discuss them in more detail. So the first goal that I plan to achieve in 2020 is grow my YouTube. So I've been on YouTube for like a year and 1 month now, and I feel like I have grown within the year tremendously, like so quickly within the year, and I plan to keep growing my YouTube channel or my YouTube presence in 2022. So I just want to hopefully, obviously I can't control the numbers, it's something that I can't control. I can only control what I put out there, but I can't control other people's actions. For example, if I can't control people subscribing to my channel, but I do hope that I at least reach 5k by the end of the year if it's possible, but obviously that's something that I can't control. But my aim for 2022 is to grow my channel and to become more present on YouTube, become more active on YouTube. So my first goal is to grow my YouTube channel for 2022, and my goal, hopefully, fingers crossed, but I can't control this, is to reach 5k subscribers by the end of the year. So my second goal for 2022 is consistency. So I've just literally written down consistency. So I'm on TikTok, I'm on Instagram, I'm on YouTube, I'm on Facebook, but I don't use Facebook that much, and I'm also on Twitter, but I hardly ever use Twitter. But my second goal is to be more consistent on all my platforms. So let's start with YouTube. I plan to have a set uploading schedule and be consistent in that way. So I want to pick a day where I constantly upload on that day and make sure that I have, you know, material to upload on that day. And for Instagram, I want to be more consistent with my posts, with my content, with my Instagram stories. I want to try go live. I've never been live on my channel. Maybe I'm going to go live one of these days, but I just plan to be, you know, more consistent on all my social media platforms, basically the main three, which is YouTube, Instagram and TikTok, which is the ones that I normally use. So with TikTok, just, you know, being active on there and making sure that I release something at least once a week. So that's my second goal for the year, to be more consistent with all my platforms, because there's times where I don't upload anything on YouTube and there's literally no content coming out for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and that's not great. You guys deserve that I create content on a weekly basis. So I'm gonna try and create weekly content and make sure that I plan and schedule all of that in for my week. So my second goal for the year, I plan to get more collaborations. I'm just going to leave that in God's hand. So I have got a few collaborations in 2021. I got some hair collabs, I got some beauty collabs, I got some jewelry collabs. What else did I collab with? I got a few clothing collabs, but I want more paid collabs in 2022. So in doing that, I need to be more present on my social media. I need to reach out to brands. I need to make sure that I am attracting the brands that I want to work with. So that is basically my, you know, other goal for 2022, is to be able to gain more collabs than I did the last year and more paid collabs for 2022. So let's hope that works out. If you're watching this video and you want to collab with me, just hop into my email, send me an email, and let's discuss a collaboration. But yes, my goal is to, you know, do more collabs in 2022. So my second goal for the year is to upload more midwifery related content on my Instagram. So my Instagram is mainly like fashion, beauty, you know, I take pictures of what I'm wearing, I film on my Instagram stories where I'm going, if I'm going out for dinner or things like that, if I'm going to an event. But I plan for 2022 to upload more midwifery related content, whether that is days in the life, you know, Instagram stories or reels, some information posts for my feeds about midwifery, about how to do certain things while working. That's basically what I plan to do for 2022, is basically upload more midwifery related content on my Instagram, because I do more midwifery related content on my YouTube channel. Like, I have a lot of midwifery related content on my YouTube channel, but I also want to merge that with my Instagram and make sure that I'm also uploading a lot of midwifery related content on my Instagram, and making sure both channels kind of intertwine or align or are meshing together in terms of my midwifery world, which is my passion, which is my dream job. So I want to make sure that I do more of my dream job on my Instagram channel. Next goal, I don't know where I'm at, I don't know which number I'm on, but my next goal is I want to be able to create better content for all my platforms. So for example, on Instagram, I want to be able to take high quality pictures and videos before I upload them. I don't want to just upload things anyhow, like I take a selfie today and I just upload it. I want to make sure that the content that I'm putting out there is of high quality, that I'm taking the time out to book, you know, a session, or I'm going places, or I'm going to the studio, or I'm going to nice places and actually taking good and high quality pictures with, you know, some oomph with it. I don't want to just, you know, upload anything anyhow. I want to actually make sure that the things that I upload on all my social media platforms are high quality. I've taken the time out and I was intentional with it, making sure that my content is high quality and it's, you know, appealing, and it just makes sense, and it kind of goes with what I intend for my platform to go, if that makes sense. So that goal is to basically make sure that my content that I upload is of high quality, has some meaning to it, I have a purpose behind it before I upload it. I don't want to just upload just to upload. I want it to have meaning. I want it to add value to my life. I want it to add value to other people's life. I don't want to just upload to upload, basically. So the next goal that I have that I would like to achieve in 2022 is to get my driving license. So for those that don't know anything about me or my driving status, I'm gonna say it here loud and clear for those that don't know. I can't drive. Well, I can drive, but I just don't have my license. So the reason why I say I can drive is because I've had lessons, like I've had 20 plus lessons. If you've had 20 or more lessons, you basically can drive. You just need the paperwork to tell you you are legally able to drive. So that's my goal. My goal for 2022 is actually achieve my driving license and be able to scoot on the streets. Okay, that's what I plan to achieve by this year. So I'm working on it currently. I've got my driving lesson booked. Not my driving lesson, I've got my driving test booked, and I've got my driving lessons which I'm currently doing. So hopefully guys, pray for me, just pray for me that I will achieve this and I will get my license and I'll be able to drive wherever I want to drive to. So my next goal is this year I want to be able to maintain or look after my skin and my hair. So basically last year, 2021, and the year before that, 2020, I was not looking after my skin, I was not looking after my hair, especially my hair. Child, like I will switch up my hair all the time. I'll get a new wig every month. I'll literally change my hair every single time, but my actual natural hair, I do not look after it at all. So for this year I plan to maintain and look after my hair, and I also want to maintain and look after my skin, making sure that I have a good skincare routine that will help me improve my skin. My skin is not bad, like I don't break out all the time. I think I break out like once a month or less than that, like and I just get like one spot. That's what I mean by breakout. I'll get like one spot. But I really want to look after my skin, look after my hair, making sure that my hair journey is healthy, my skin journey is healthy and flourishing. So yeah, that's one of my goals of 2022. So my next goal that I've written down is I want to be consistent with going to the gym and making sure my fitness and my health is top notch. So I have a gym membership. I got this gym membership last year summer. I could literally count on one hand how many times I attended the gym. On one hand. That's not good enough. So I plan to be more consistent with the gym. I need to make sure that I go at least once a week. I also need to be good with my diet and what I eat, because what I eat right now is just a whole mess. I eat everything and anything. I don't have a diet. I don't have like restrictions on what I eat. I literally eat anything. But obviously in the long run, that I am going to suffer in the long run. So I need to make sure that I cut out things like mayo. I love mayo. Like I eat mayo with everything, but I need to cut it down. I'm not going to take it out of my diet completely, because I can't do that. I'm not strong enough to do that, but I will cut it down because I eat so much mayo. So I'm gonna try and cut down the amount that I eat. So that goal is to go to the gym more and fix my eating habits or my healthy eating lifestyle, make sure that's on point. So my next goal for the year is take time out for my friends and family. So there's so many periods in my life where I'm constantly busy or constantly like on my own. I'm a very like homebody sometimes, like, and when I get into that phase, I literally sleep, stay at home, watch movies. I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't want to go anywhere. But on the other hand, I'm a very social person. Like I like being outside, I like going to events, I like seeing my friends. But when I get into the mood of like my own time and being on my own, I really do that for like weeks and weeks and weeks. So for 2022, I plan to see more of my friends. I plan to, you know, have more family times, go to dinners with my sister, you know, have sister dates and things like that. So I plan to take out some time of my busy life and actually spend time with my close ones, my loved ones, my friends, my family, and just, you know, kind of enjoy them while I still can. So my next goal that I've written down is for 2022, I want to learn how to braid my hair. So I can braid my hair as in box braids and things like that, but I can't cane roll my hair. Like that's one thing that I've struggled to do. Every time I need to cane roll my hair for like a base under my wig or for crochet, I always have to ask my friend to do it, or I have to go to the hairdressers and ask them to do it, like pay £15 for someone to cane roll my hair. So it's a waste of time. Sometimes my hair will be sitting not braided under my wig for months and months and months, or weeks and weeks and weeks, and that is literally how my hair becomes damaged, and that's how I lose my hair breaks and things like that. So I want to be able to learn how to cane roll my hair, and I will do that. If I put my mind to it, I will actually do it. So I'm going to sit down one of these days and watch a video on YouTube, or call my friend over so she can teach me how to cane roll my hair. But the funny thing is about cane rolling, I can actually cane roll someone else's hair, but it's just on my own head, like actually doing it, I struggle. So yeah, that's one thing I need to learn. I need to learn to cane roll my own hair. So the next thing that I wrote down in my diary, another goal of mine. So this is actually a funny one. So I work in a hospital. I do basically 12 hours shifts. So I work from like 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. or if I'm on a night shift, I work from 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. So what I've written down is making food for work. So most of the time I go to work, you know, on my lunch break, I go and buy food on my lunch break every single time. Like, I never leave the house with food for myself to eat at work. So to save money, I put it as a goal of mine to make sure that when the week begins, I make like a meal for the week so that I have food to take with me to work and save money in the long run. So that's one of my goals, to make sure that I make food for work and reduce the amount that I spend when it comes to like lunch for work or takeaways and things like that. So just be, you know, more organized in terms of making my lunch, making my food, making sure that I have food in the house so I don't be tempted to order out or go out to eat all the time, because that's literally what I was doing in 2022. I feel like I spent a lot of money on food. I was always buying at work, I was always buying takeaway when I'm in the house, and it just didn't help my bank. What I plan to do is make food before I go to work or for the week, so that when I go to work I have food already there for me, so I don't have to go to the shops and buy food. So my next goal that I've written down is for 2022, I want to establish a second source of income aside from my main job. So I'm a midwife, I do that full-time, and I want to establish a second source of income, whether that is starting a business, whether that is social media, making sure that I have something steady for the year coming in, whether it's on Instagram, on TikTok or on YouTube. I want to establish a second source of income for the year. So in order to do this, I need to do my research, I need to plan, I need to sit down and think about, okay, where's my second source of income is going to come from, and how is it going to work, and where is it, and all of that good stuff. So I literally plan to have a second source of income for 2022, whether that will be on social media or me starting up a business. So my next goal is to continue to save, and I have a number in mind. I'm not going to tell you guys the number that I have, but I have a number in mind of the amount that I want to save by the end of the year. So I've been saving, thankfully, all of 2021. I have a good amount of savings in my savings account from last year. So from this year, I plan to either double it or I plan to double it. Let's just say I plan to double it. I plan to double what I saved last year this year. So that is my goal for 2022. I'm not going to tell you guys the number because that's a bit personal, but I don't know, if you ask me nicely I might tell you guys. But yeah, I plan to save more money in 2022, hopefully double what I saved last year. And yeah, that is the next goal. So the next goal is to do with work. So my goal is to be satisfied in what I do and be in love with what I do again. So there's a little backstory with this. So I started as a midwife last year, March. That's when I started working. I qualified in 2021. No, I qualified in 2020. Yeah, so I qualified in 2020, and then I started working as a midwife in 2021 in March. So it's coming up to a year. Right now we are in January, so in March it will be a year working as a midwife. So what I mean by be satisfied with work is, it's been a crazy year with COVID and everything, with the shortage of staff, with everything that goes on within the midwifery world. It's just been hectic, and being on the preceptorship program, I've had to rotate in all the different areas within maternity. But after my year is up, I'll be, you know, assigned to a certain department or area within maternity, and I'll basically stay there. So whether that is delivery suite, community, antenatal ward, postnatal ward, I'll be literally, you know, stuck there, and I won't be rotating anymore because I won't be a preceptee anymore. But I plan to be, you know, satisfied within my role and love my role again, because all the stress and all the commotion, the whole thing with COVID, the lack of staff has kind of demotivated me. I've like, you know, the passion for it has kind of died or dimmed a little bit. Not died completely, but dimmed. Like, I was literally on my last leg and I was like, is this for me forever? Is this for me in the long run? So what I plan to do is be more satisfied with what I do, with where I work, be more experienced. I feel like the more experienced I am, the happier I'll be. You know, I'll be, you know, more passionate, I'll be more confident in going into work every day. I won't be so scared of going to work every day. So yeah, I plan to be more experienced. I plan to build on my knowledge a bit more, and when I'm in the area that I'm assigned to work, I plan to be more knowledgeable in that area, be more confident in that area, and basically just find my footing and find my place and find my passion again. And that's what I plan to do for 2022. It be more, you know, satisfied with my job, be more comfortable with my job, and be more experienced and build my knowledge with my job, so that every day that I'm going to work, I'm actually happy, I'm enjoying myself, and I'm excited to go. Not excited, but like, you know, I'm happy that I'm there. I'm not always nervous, I'm not always scared, I'm not always, you know, dreading going into work. So my next goal that I have written down is, in 2022, I want to gain an understanding of investing and in finance, in buying properties and in mortgages. I want to actually understand what that means. I want to be involved in that kind of world. I want to be part of that kind of world. Right now, if you ask me anything about investing, about buying properties, I wouldn't know where to begin. Like, I don't know anything about investing, I don't know anything about finance, I don't know anything about buying properties. All I know is about getting paid and putting my money in my savings account and saving money. But I want to know more about investing, I want to know more about finance, I want to know different types of saving pots or different types of saving accounts, what is, you know, beneficial to me, what I can gain out of different savings pots. I want to know a lot more about, you know, how the world of money and buying houses works. I want to know what is right when it comes to buying houses, what I need to start looking for, what I need to start researching. If I'm planning to buy a house in 2 to 3 years, I need to know, you know, when the 2 to 3 years come, I'm already knowledgeable, I know where to start. I'm not just sitting here putting money in my savings account and just saving money just to save. I want to be more knowledgeable about buying houses, about buying buildings, about investing, about finance, about, you know, things like that. So I plan to talk to friends, I plan to watch YouTube channels about investing, about buying houses. I'm going to listen to more podcasts about investing, finances and buying properties, so that I can get a, you know, a more clearer understanding on that world and that side of life, because right now I don't know nothing. So I plan to be more knowledgeable about that kind of world and that kind of life. So let's see how that goes. But my final goal for 2022 would be, I want to have, I'm not going to tell you the number again, this is just my number in my mind, but I'm just going to tell you what it is that I want. I want to have a certain amount in my current account every single month. So what I mean by that is, okay, so I put my money away in my savings every time I get paid, and I leave some money like in my current account if I need to, like, you know, buy a train ticket or go and get on the bus or go to dinner here and there, go to an event here and there. So the money that I'm talking about is the money in my current account, the money that I use for things on a day-to-day basis or weekly or monthly basis. So I want to have, I have a number in my mind. I want to have a certain amount in my current account every single month. Like, I don't want it to go below that amount ever. I want to make sure that it either goes higher or it keeps consistent. Like, I want to have that certain amount in my account constantly in my current account, so that I can just look into my bank and be like, you know, I got money, you know, I got money. So if a friend calls me and they're like, oh, we're going out, I'll just be like, yeah, it's fine, I've got money in my current account. I don't have to move money around. I don't have to, you know, be like, can I afford it? Will I be able to eat next week? Will I be able to go to work next week? You know, I want that peace of mind knowing that I have money in my current account, and my current account is for like day-to-day living, and that I won't be stressed if I, you know, touch that money. I'll just literally be enjoying and living life. So that is my final goal for 2022, is to make sure that I have a certain amount, I know the amount in my head, in my current account, money that I just use for things, for day-to-day things. So yeah, that is my final goal. Please comment below if you guys are adding any of my goals to your goals, or let me know what your goals are so I can have, you know, some more ideas if I want to add any more ideas. Yeah, comment below, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I'll be seeing you guys in my next video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed already, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.